Hello everyone, it's Lemon. Today I am outside and I am playing around with my Emblem Oracle. My particular jumbo edition comes in a tin, but on the list there's two listings. There's a mini that does come in a mini tin, and then there's the jumbo that's just shrink wrapped. And weirdly, the mini in a tin is like a few more dollars than the jumbo shrink wrapped. This one's letting me like $20, $21 on Make Playing Cards. But what I've realized by looking at the analytics of all my decks and trying to keep up with what, my peeps like, I've realized that when this deck came out 4 years ago, it's kind of a need for it, but then so many other symbol decks came out right after that, like mass market. So, my little Emblem Oracle, didn't cut the chase. So didn't make the cut. That's what I wanted to say. And currently, this deck, I'll show you some cards. Here, let me show you the sizes, because I'm going through all this I have a point here. Here is the jumbo, okay, jumbo size, 3.5 by 5, and then here is the mini, okay, which is just a mini card deck. Now, for this, it's just symbols, okay? It's just symbols, and I think I have like a small booklet on what I named these, and like some keywords as to, maybe I've got that on my coffee page, or maybe it's some kind of downloadable thing. I'll figure it out and put it in the description box. But I needed a symbols deck. I needed a deck where I could just pull a card, and that's an altar. This one confused some people that had the deck, and I was like, no, this is an altar, like what you would set things on. So it's like a sacred space card. Okay, they are different. I was like, this looks similar, but one's an eye and one's a cloud. And I used, every single card has a different color, okay? And the beauty of that is that I went through a whole color wheel, so there will be similar cards. Like, for example, here's my portal card, which looks like a Stargate, because I love that. And then here's my peace card. Okay, it's two different color greens, but they look similar. Here's my star and my bell. Very umber-like, but or ochre-like, but they're two different. One's gold and one's like an umber. So every single card is a different color. Now, the way I wanted to use this deck was use it in this symbolism, because symbols are very, very, I use symbols a lot in my craft, in my tarot practice, in my life. Symbols are really like a high love of mine. So I wanted to use them for the symbols that they have on them. This is my honey. I have a milk card. Where's my milk card? Here it is. Milk and honey. So if these were to come up together, that is a utopia. Stop, coin, home. So many of the other, like the other emblem decks out there on the market have great symbols, but they're either too pictorial for me. I needed something very bland, very basic for me to be able to tap into my intuition and figure out what the little goblins in my head are trying to say. And then the other one that I really liked, that I was going to get, had a couple of cultural depictions. Like, one of the cards was Mayat's feather, and a feather for me means spirit, not necessarily, I would immediately go to Mayat and the weighing of the feather versus the heart and the Egyptian pantheon, instead of just thinking of spirit when I think of the feather in this broad way. So I wanted to broaden it out. Love this mirror card. They're very scratched up because I use them all the time. The ladder, hourglass. Like I said, this is very, very simple. I've had it on my Make Playing cards for years, at the cheapest possible thing. Like, if anyone were to have bought this deck, I would have gotten $1 from it. Something very, very simple. I wanted it to be something accessible to everyone. And like I said, it's just Roy G. Biv colors and symbols, right? And there's 63 of them, or 64, 63 or 64, where, like I said, look at the beautiful colors. Oh my God, I love it so much. So I wanted to be able to use it in the symbol way and then also use it in the colored way. So whatever color comes up, I can use that as well. Look at this Crossroads card. And you could use this as, like, I've used them as altar cards before. Like, I've pulled one and then set it on the altar and kind of used that symbol to, instead of like saying like a tarot card. I love that. That's just the dot of everything. So, like I said, very simplistic. I love this light bulb. And I tried to match the symbols with their colors. So, like, this is like a blood red. Like this deep indigo for the moon. I love this purple for the shield. It's very royal, right? Medieval royalty. So, I love this. Look at this urn. And the globe card. Crystal. Love. And I tried to use symbols that could be used in any kind of culture, throughout any pantheon, any magical practice. Just the concepts that everyone would know. Door, right? The atom, that means science. The open hand, receptivity. The cloak, could be invisibility, could be shielding. I also have a mask in here somewhere that's a lot like the cloak, but a mask is a little bit something different. Book. I had to have a book. I love looking at the bell, the book, and the candle together, because I used to have a witchy shop growing up. I used to have a witchy shop I was never allowed to go into, but it was called Bell, Book, and Candle. And something about witchcraft that makes me think of the bell, the book, and the candle. I think my candle is an orange color. I think it's an orange color. Yeah, here it is. Candle. And the bell is like that, yeah, that gold color. So when I put them together, just straight magic. So anyway, I said all of this to say that I love this deck. I have my 2 copies, my jumbo, which I used more for like altar cards and altar work. And like if I wanted to pick one consciously, like pick one out of the pile, or shuffle and draw one in a chance way, and then build some kind of spell around it, I use the jumbos for that. That's why it's all scratched up. Luckily, I hadn't got any candle wax on it. Knock on some kind of wood. I don't have any freaking wood here. Yeah. Okay. And then I've got my mini version, which was gonna be like my pocket one, my go everywhere with me. So I have mine, like these prototypes, but no one's bought this deck in a long time. And so I'm thinking about discontinuing it. Just getting it, I'm not running out of space on my Make playing cards or anything. It's just kind of feeling like, I don't know. It's just kind of feeling like maybe it's time to go. I don't know. And maybe I have new people that are following me that don't even know that this thing exists. Look how thick she is. She's pretty thick. I just love looking at the colors. There's so many people out now that have color decks, that have, I know Kristie, I believe, has a color tarot out, which is just colors, and she's got the words of the cards on there in like a cursive. It's really, I think it's an alchemical color alchemy something like that. Maybe I'll try to find it and leave it below. But I think that's Krissie's deck. A lot of people have done things with colors, wonderful things with colors. So it's like not like this is an original idea, but the symbols with the colors was something that was very important to me and something I needed in my practice. That's why I made it. And I wanted to make it accessible for whoever wanted it. So if you want to get your hands on either this jumbo or the mini, the mini's not very thick. This is how thick the mini is, because it, you know, this one's on the different cardstock. So this one's much thinner, but it's still, I mean, it's a beautiful deck for carrying in your purse and stuff. Instagram pictures. I mean, I love to just fan it out, you know. I'm a color girly. So, there's that. If you want to get your hands on it, that would be great. But I think I'll probably give this a few more months and just make it out of print. Like I said, it's not really like it's going like it's taking up too much space, or like something I have to make it go out of print. It just kind of feels like if no one's going to buy it, then it's almost a waste of time to have it on there. But that's just me. Maybe it's not. Maybe I could just leave it on there indefinitely and it wouldn't matter, you know. I guess I just wanted an opportunity to give it its limelight a little bit, put it in the spotlight for another time. And see if anyone new is interested in the Emblem Oracle. So, but yeah, like I said, I'll probably at the end of September, maybe the end of this month, maybe the end of September, and then maybe let it go till the end of the year. And then if I decide not to get rid of it, or if I get a couple of people interested in it, then maybe I'll keep it around. But for now, I think it really was like speaking to me and calling to me to give it its due again. And something must be in the water right now, something must be in the ether, that people are like needing to latch on to symbols. And this one's a really good deck to work with, because like I said, I tried to make it a non-cultural deck. So we'll see. So that's all I have for you today. I just wanted to touch base and talk to you a little bit about the Emblem Oracle. So I'll leave all the links below for you to go check out both listings. Go check out Krissie's deck, and in the comments, if you have and I'm no shade to anyone else that has a symbol or a color deck or anything, if you've got some ideas of some other decks that people have made that have symbols and colors and all that, leave them below, because we kind of like, us tarot readers and oracle readers, we kind of like to shop around regardless. So if you're not interested in this one, I'm sure that somebody in the comments will give you another option. So anyway, hope you check them out. Hope you check out all my decks on Make Playing Cards. And I'm currently in the process of moving some of them. Some of the ones that I have the original files for. Some of them I don't have the original files for, so I can't move them. But some of the ones that I may have the original files for, I might move over to Game Crafters, because there's a new tariff on Make Playing Cards, and with shipping being like $14, and then the tariffs of like another $7, you're looking at $20 just to get it to you, plus the amount of money it is, and I don't get any money off of the shipping or any of that. So I'm still making $2.50 off of one deck purchase in terms of a royalty. So, but my customers are paying out the ass. So that just doesn't seem fair. And the one deck that's on Game Crafters right now of mine is the Eden Kiss Poetic version with the box and the little red book. And I think that I paid like $42 for the entire thing. The deck that comes in a box with the book, the small book, and to ship it to me. So it was under $50 for it to get to me, which I probably would have paid upwards of $60 or more on Make Playing Cards. So it's saving us a little bit of the U.S. customers a little bit of money, so we're not having to pay the tariffs. And so It might take me some while, so you'll have to be patient with me, but I do want to move some of my decks over there so it's a little easier for us all. Whatever, times are changing, you know. There's so many more mass market decks out there that are really, really good. So, anyway, okay. Love to all you all. Hope you're having a magical day. Much love.